Hi, Danielle. Thank you so much for joining us. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Perfect. Thanks, Katie. My name is Danielle Skipper, and I am the HR business partner here at Exclusive Networks. I currently oversee our Cal Poly program here on campus, and I get to work with about 30 of the most incredible students in the world.
So exciting. Well,
Yeah.
my first question for you is what advice would you give your younger self about working with and supporting women in the workplace?
Yeah, I think if I could go back in time, I would tell my younger self to spend more time like actively listening to the women and getting different perspectives, just so that I could build more collaborative relationships. And I think I would also, encourage myself to not be as shy about connecting with women, especially early on in my career when I felt like maybe I was like the least knowledgeable one in the room, just to be able to learn as much as I could and take that initiative to connect with other women and like build that relationship rather than waiting for them to connect with me first.
Wonderful. My next question for you is how can we encourage more young women to explore careers in cybersecurity and technology?
Yeah. I think that exposure to cybersecurity and tech for women needs to happen early on. So in high school and middle school, so that they can see that it's both an exciting field and that it is attainable. I think, as we are currently women in tech, it's also our jobs to help foster positive relationships with other young women who either want to be in this field or are already on this field, and take an active role in being a mentor to them. Along with that, I think it's really important to be open and transparent and address the gender specific stereotypes that sometimes come with being, a woman in a male dominated field. And I think having those conversations and making other young women know that they are not alone in this is something that's going to be really impactful for them.
100%. It's super important to have those conversations and be open. But my last question for you is going to be if you could give a shout out to any woman at Exclusive Networks who's doing great things, who would it be and why?
Okay. So this is a tough one because I feel like all of the women here at Exclusive are just so positive and they're both a great mentor and they shine so brightly. I did narrow it down to two though. So I would say the first one would be one of our Cal Poly students. Her name is Sienna. She's one of our technical sales associates. And to just be a young woman her age, like she just presents herself so well. She has so much confidence, and she's our top sales associate, which is just incredible to see. And even though there's a distance in age between us, I learn so much from Sienna on a daily basis, just as much as like she carries herself and the confidence that she exudes. And I think she's a great role model for other young women who are interested in being in a sales role in the tech field. The other one I want to recognize is Susan Martell, who's our senior HR manager. And she's just been a great mentor to me. I think I've really like been able to learn a lot from her. I really look up to her. She's very easy to talk to, and she just has like such a bright like light about her and a positive attitude. And she's always willing to help anybody within the team, and I think that's such a great asset. And so those are the two women that I would pick.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Danielle. That's all we have today, but have a beautiful rest of your day.
Thank you, Katie. You too.